Yo, what's going on, people? Back with another preview. This time, Spurs v Brentford, League Cup semi-final. This is a big game for Tottenham, and I don't know if they know it, but this is like make or break. I think not only for the team, but for individual players like Harry Kane. If we don't win this, because this is probably going to be our only chance of winning any trophy this season, and maybe the FA Cup, potentially. Depends who we draw on the way through to the final. But as of right now, this is make or break. Because if we don't win nothing, he's got a couple more years on his contract. I think it expires maybe another 3 years. I think it expires 2024, I believe. But it don't matter about that. If he don't win nothing this season with this manager, he will leave. Son, he might not leave, but he'll definitely be contemplating whether this is the club for him going forward. And those are two talisman. If we lose them, there's nothing in reserve to replace them. We're going to have to go and spend big to replace them. And even then, they might need time to adjust to the league and whatever else. So even then, it's going to be a process. And as Tottenham fans, we ain't got no time to wait no more. Our patience is running out now. We should have won the Champions League last season. Liverpool were poor in that game, but they still went out winners. So, and for me, since 2008, when we last won something, that was our best chance. We had a couple of semi-finals on the way, knocked out. Finals, bottle job. I don't want to see no more bottle job. Not this season. No. I don't want to see it. Poch ain't won nothing. So if he did win something, that would have been big, and he would have been definitely a big legend at Tottenham, winning something after so long. The stuff he could have won. But he didn't come through. All those semi-finals and finals you get to and you don't win, not even one of them. I believe we had quite a few. I can't remember how much it was. It could have been around 5, probably, something like that. And we won none. And that's the only number I care about is 0. So we're going to Brentford, or should I say, they're coming to us. And I'm not saying it's going to be an easy game, because no game's easy. And Brentford definitely are not an easy team. But I won't care about that. This is Tottenham. We should be putting teams like that to bed regardless of how tricky they're going to be or how tough they're going to be. They're not like Leeds. We dispatch Leeds easy. That performance is what I want to see on Tuesday against Brentford. Because now there's no more excuses. Kane's fit, Son's fit, our defence is fit. The only person that I want to see is Aurier in there. Lamella's not playing because of whatever he went to a COVID party with Lo Celso, Reguilon, and Lanzini from West Ham. So it's obviously not a punishment thing because Reguilon was on the bench. Lo Celso's injured, so he don't count. But the fact that Lamella's not in the squad this game and he wasn't in the squad in the last game tells me he might have tested positive for COVID. And Marino's not saying it because he's saying it's not his place to disclose that information. That's on the player to come out and explain why he's not in the squad. Pretty much, that's what he's saying there. And I don't do him wrong for that. He's right. You know the rules. No mixing households, and I get it. It was a good gesture, but it's just the wrong time. So if you got COVID or whatever it is, you need to come out and say it and explain to the fans. You gave us an apology, cool. And to be honest, I'm not mad because he hasn't really done anything disciplinary-wise like that before since he's been here. So this is probably his first offence, so I'll let him have that. But you're going to have to put some more details in there, my brother, because that ain't cutting it. just thank, sorry, this, that, and the third, I should know better, that PR message. I don't want that. Tell me why you're not in the squad tomorrow if you're fit and you're not injured, because we want to know. Because if we're being honest, we could deal with him right now. Because Bergwijn, for me, he ain't doing it. And this is a semi-final. This is our chance to win silverware. I'm not here for the sentiment that, oh, well, we've got to let him bed in and he's got to take time. No. I'm not here for that in the semi-final. If you want to feel like that, we do that in the league against one of the smaller teams, or if Mourinho puts him in the Premier League squad, cool. Then we can say fine. But in Ndombele, when he was off form, everyone was on his neck. Fans, pundits, everyone was on his neck. I don't hear nobody getting at Bergwijn. It seems like only me that seems to be getting at him, because everyone else seems to be giving him a pass. But me, this is your second season now. You came January last season, cool. Now you've been here, coming up a year, and I'm not seeing anything. You're getting worse. Your finishing is poor. You can't hit a barn door, but you're getting the squad ahead of Lucas Moura as well, by the way, which I think is criminal, because Lucas Moura, who do a lot better than what Bergwijn's doing right now. He's going to give you the work rate. He's going to maybe get some assists, try to create some chances, at least hit the target, and if not better, he will go in and score. But those chances Bergwijn missed at Leeds on the weekend, if we go and lose that game, and for me, I will just take him out of the firing line. I'll say that. He's not performing. Maybe he's playing on his mind and he's trying too hard, it seems like. So he's just anxious and rash. But I don't care. Get him at the firing line if that's the case. I don't want a player that's going to be playing like that and crumble and everything else. I want someone that's going to hit the target at least and work the keeper. Harry Kane can never goal drought. But even he seems, he will be a lot more calm in those situations than Son. Maybe sometimes Son will try and overplay it. Instead of shooting, he might try and pass it. Cool. But you know what? Son scores goals. So the fact that he's trying to be unselfish, that's just Son's personality. He's like that. So I'm not going to hold him to nothing on that. And plus he scores. So for me to attack him for something like that would just be ridiculous. And I'm not a fickle fan like that. I'll give everyone a chance. But with me, you get 3 games. If you play 3 games in a row and you play 2 good and 1 bad, I'll be like, okay, cool. You play 1 good game and 2 bad, I'm like, might be time to drop you. But if you play 3 games and you play crap in all of them, then sorry, you definitely have to be dropped. Doherty, he's another one. Bin. Bergwijn, bin. Close the lid. Because to be honest, I don't want to see them on the bench. I'd rather give the youth a chance than you playing these so-called experienced players, but they're not delivering. Put the kids on the bench. Put the kids on. Because the kids are going to come out and they're going to have that fire and they're going to give you everything. They're going to run their socks off. They're going to work hard. They might not finish well, but at least they're working and doing something, and I'll take that. I'd rather promote the youth and try and get them some minutes on the pitch than play experienced people that ain't doing nothing. But anyway, that's my rant over. As I said, semi-final, and this is why I'm on a rant, because this is a big, big, big game. We win this, we got City or United in the final. And it's a one-off game. And the way Jose plays, this will be perfect for him. He likes the low block, the park the bus tactic, and that can work in a one-off game. We've done it against Man City. We slapped Man United at home, their home even, 6-1. Albeit, my man got sent off, what's his name, Martial, but did it matter? No. Because we were still the better team, even before they got their players sent off. So a win was inevitable for me. And we were clinical that day. Hence the 6-1 score. We beat Man City at home. We had our low block. We defended brilliantly that game. They had 20 odd shots on goal. I don't think even had a shot in the second half. Yet, we still won the game. Now, I don't care how many shots we have. We could have 2 shots and score 2 goals, and they can have 50 shots and score no goals. I don't care. Did we win or not? Like, stats for me, that's why I don't really do stats on this channel, because for me, stats is just a way you can defend anything with stats. You can find a stat to back your argument. But I don't care about stats. I care about what you do on the pitch. People talk about, oh, Man City had more possession than you. They should have won the game. Yeah, they did have more possession. This is a fact. That is a fact. They did have more possession than us, but did they win the game? No. And you don't win games on possession. You win games on goals. If you don't score goals, you don't win games. It's just that simple. And for me, if we do that again and we win the trophy, am I going to be saying, oh, well, we won the trophy, we won the game, but we only had like 30% possession. So I'm a bit disappointed. No, I don't care. Give me the W, that's it. And this is the perfect opportunity now to get that W. And I can see the mentality has changed since Poch has left. It took some time, but you can see it's changed, and even the defense has changed. They're a lot more aggressive now. They're headering everything. Everyone's headering the ball. I haven't seen short players headering the ball in corners. Before I weren't seeing that. And although we've considered quite a few goals from set pieces, which I'm not really happy about, that's probably our weakness, I'd say, set pieces. But overall, we're doing a lot better defensively. We're dealing with crosses and whatever into the box and nullifying attacks since we have Højbjerg. So now's the time we have to do it now. I'm sorry, this has to be, it's now or never. This is do or die now. Because not only is that another trophy we've thrown away, now we're risking players as well, and I'm not with it. I think they're trying to offer Kane a new deal. I think we win this trophy, he stays. Because he said he wants to see the progress of the team and the direction of the team. Which means I want to see if this team has the mentality and the ability to win any trophies. If they don't, then I'm out. And I would tell him myself, I would go in his comments and say, you know what, Harry Kane, you don't deserve this, bro. Leave. Leave. Go to another team, bro. Because you and Son don't deserve this. Doherty, he deserves this. Because he ain't performing, so he don't deserve nothing. But you've been here, you scored 200-something goals for the club since you came on the scene. Was it that 2015, 16, or whenever the hell it was you came on the scene? And you scored 205 goals or whatever it is. Single-handedly helped carry this team. Even get the dead players around you as carrying this team. So you deserve a trophy for your work and your mentality and your leadership. You deserve a trophy. And if you're not going to get one here, then you have to go. Because you're not getting no younger. I think he's got maybe, if he does move, we'll have one big move. That's it. That's what he's got for his career, for me. So, if you want to keep him and you win this trophy, it will make you think, okay, now this team's serious. Now we're trying to go places. It might be a League Cup, but hey, it's a trophy. We've got to start somewhere. Then that will help our season, kick on our season. Who knows? We might start winning games. We might be challenging, because the league, I don't think we're going to win it, but it's still there. Liverpool's 7 points, so it's still there. They're not that far ahead. We're still in the Europa League. We've got quite a decent draw. I think it's against Wolfsberger. Austrian team, there's a chance there to progress. FA Cup, we've got a chance to progress again. And I think we win this League Cup, then it will boost morale and hopefully give some confidence in this team and make them start picking up some better results like we did against Leeds. So fingers crossed. I've been going on for 15 minutes. Let me give my 11 quickly. Obviously, this is a this is a semi-final. I don't want to see Joe Hart in goal. If I see Joe Hart, I'm gonna be pissed. Because Joe Hart ain't what he was. He's crap. Sorry. And how he's getting ahead of Gazaniga is beyond me. Gazaniga must be really, really, really bad if Joe Hart's getting ahead of him. And if I was him, I'd leave. Because there's no way that guy's getting ahead of me. So, for me, Lloris between the sticks. Just that simple. Aurier, right back. That's it. There's nothing else to say. That's just that simple. There's no debate. Centre backs, I want to see Alderweireld, Eric, Dyer. Not Sanchez. Alderweireld and Dyer. That two combination. I don't want to see you put in Alderweireld and Sanchez or Dyer and Sanchez. No. Alderweireld and Dyer. And if Reguilon is still being punished, cool. It would be Ben Davis. No problems with that. Fine, put him in. Højbjerg, I don't want to see Harry Winks. He did have a good game against Leeds, if I'm being fair, but I don't want to see him in there. I want to see Sissoko in there, because we're going to need someone physical and aggressive and quick against Brentford. So it's got to be Højbjerg, Sissoko, just in front of the defence, and ahead of them, you're not going to pay Dele Alli. We know he's done out here. So, Ndombele. And if I'm being honest, does Dele get ahead of Ndombele for me? No. Sorry. Dele, he gets his chance and he doesn't take it. He doesn't take it, just like he's not taking it serious. Either his heart's not in it, or he's just, football's not his first passion, it seems. Because when I see him on the pitch, he just seems so laxy-daisy and blasé everything. And listen, I don't want no passengers in this team. And I think Mourinho's the same. And that's why he's dropped him. Because he's just like a passenger. Just, you're paying him 10 men. And I don't want that. If you're not giving 100% for that badge, then get off the pitch. Better yet, get out the club. You wanted a chance. He gave you several chances and you flopped. You came on and you've been subbed at half-time. That says to me that you're not putting in a shift. And I'm saying it on the TV thinking this guy's not doing anything. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets taken off at half-time. He's been bad. That's not even bad. He's been shit. And then at half-time he's off. Come on, if we can say as fans, managers seeing it, bro. Like, do better. You're a good player. You got ability, man. And it's just frustrating because he came on the scene and he was brilliant. Then he just dropped off as he got older and he got the money. He's like, you know, money changes certain man and it looks like it changed him. And that's where you go wrong. It's like you just get the money, now you're not really focused on your football. You see Harry Kane? He's on about 200,000 a week. Would you know he was on 200,000 a week? No, because that man pays like he's on minimum. He's like he's on the minimum wage and he's trying to work to the top to get more, to get a little bonus, a little pay rise. That's how he'd be working. And Son, I don't think Son's on that much. He's probably on less than Dele. And if he is less than Dele, that needs to be assessed. That needs to be fixed. Son needs to be on a lot more than Dele. He does a lot more for the team than Dele right now. So if you get rid and loan, or if not, summer, sell him, bring someone else in. Because to be honest, I think it's time we have to be a little more ruthless with our players and stop being so soft and muddle-cuddling them like they're babies and holding on to something that was. Like, when it's time to go, it's time to go. Like, I don't hold nothing for you. Like, you're a player, players come and go all the time. There ain't no sentiment there. If Harry Kane was poor, paying that Dele in him, and I'm like, I appreciate everything you've done. Thanks for the memories. You've been a good servant, but mate, you're not performing. Either we get someone else in and take out the 5-9, or if you're going to keep playing like that, then mate, it might be time to just cash in. But he's still performing. Since he's been here, he's performed. Consecutively, he's performed. And thank God he's had no real injuries this season. He hasn't had anything really crazy. But if he was paying out Dele, I'd be saying the same thing. It's time to cash in, and it might be time to cash in on Dele if he's not going to pay him. Why are you paying that money to sit on the bench? Either send him on loan, or someone be getting rid and we bring someone else in. That's what I want to see. So Dele ain't getting ahead of Ndombele for me. He probably doesn't come on as a sub, maybe as a sub. Second half, maybe Ndombele's tired. He knows there's about 70 minutes against Leeds. I was happy to see him. He done about 77 minutes. So if that's the case, bring Dele on then if you have to. But even then, would I bring him on? No. But he probably will because no Lo also, no Lamela. So maybe he does come in. But that's fine for the last few minutes. Hopefully we're up by then and we just got to see the game out and we get to do it. And obviously, front three, Son left, Kane down the middle. It's probably going to be Bergwijn, but I hope it's not. I really want to see Lucas there, if I'm honest. I think Lucas has a chance. Because he always works. That guy will always give you work, mate. Always. He might not score. Sometimes he frustrates you. But he works. He ain't a passenger. You know he's on the pitch. For the most part. So, for me, Bergwijn he played again. He played the other day and he didn't do well. Get him out of there. Sorry. It's got to be Lucas for me. Bell's not fit, and even if he was fit, I wouldn't say Bell anyway. I'll still be saying put Lucas up top. For me, Bell should go back to Real Madrid. We just cancel this loan. It ain't worked out. When he came, it was more like a sentimental thing. And as I said, I appreciate what you've done before, but what are you doing for me lately? Like, I don't live in the past. I live in the now and the future. And the future for me, for him, is looking bleak. The present, not looking good either. Looking very shaky. We signed someone that's injury prone, and since he's been here, he's out. He came injured, then he came back, then he had this. Now he's out again. This is probably like the 5th time he's been out this season. So for me, send him back to Real Madrid or let them handle that. But anyway, I've been going on for 23 minutes. So I'm going to wrap this up. So that's the preview for semi-final tomorrow. I'll be watching that. So look out for my review, which will be coming after the game. And also, now that I'm here, I have the review show coming out today after the Liverpool game, which is that kicks off at 8. So after that game, I'll be dropping a review. And if I don't drop the review today, it will be tomorrow. But look out for that. It's definitely coming out either today or tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm going to try and get it done today. But if not, it will definitely be out there tomorrow. Tomorrow, probably early evening. But that's my preview. That's my 11. And that's what I want to see. I want to see us get through to the final. And you'll see me happy. And you'll see me even more happy if we win it. Because 2008 is the last time we won a trophy, and with a team like Tottenham, it's not acceptable. I don't want us to bottle it. I don't want no more Spurs in it. I don't want to Spurs it up. None of that. We need to get rid of that mantra. We need to start having people start saying, you know what? This Tottenham team is looking like a team. Because we're not a million miles away. We just need a few more players in certain areas. We need a right winger. We don't have no one on the right. We have Lucas, Bergwijn, Bell, Lamela. Are they good enough to take this club forward? No. We need someone of Son's level on the right. Once we get that, and maybe might need new right back. I'm happy for our centre backs. I'm happy with Højbjerg. I mean, replace Sissoko because he ain't good enough. We want someone that can play deep but can score. We need a box-to-box midfielder that can score a goal, and he can't do it. So once he sort that out, then we might be there. But even then, I would just say we replace Sissoko, and even someone on the right, and that would be more than enough. But till then, right now, top 4, and we should be winning this League Cup, whether it's against City or United. I don't care who it is. Either or, we should be winning this trophy this season and kicking on with this team and this manager. That's what we put him in for. We brought him in to win trophies. And now's the time. And you see my thumbnail, that picture is perfect. They need to concentrate and prepare themselves now, because this is where it gets real now. When you're so, this is touching distance. I don't want no more, oh, almost there, or oh, almost done it, or oh, we got to final but we played well, or oh, we were unlucky. No, this needs to be our time now. We need to stand up and be counted, and no more bottling it, and man up, and do something for us fans that deserve it in the low and still support, and we're still saying, you know what, this, that, making excuses for them and hopeful. No more excuses now. It's we've had our time to, where we got close and almost doesn't count. We here now, we gonna start banging our chest and letting people know that we in the building. And that has to be in this League Cup. So, with that being said, let me get this video up, and I will see you lot hopefully later on today. If not, I will definitely see you tomorrow. So until then, yo, I'm out. Peace.